friends. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to answer the question, what are you passionate about in an interview setting? And I have 4 tips for you, 4 steps on how to do this. So the first step, step 1, is to pick something that you are truly passionate about. Not something that you think will sound good. It has to be real, and it might take you a little bit of time to think about this. And not something that you did when you were 12, unless you're still doing that thing, which is fine, but something that you just thoroughly enjoy doing now. And it doesn't have to be skydiving or surfing or something sexy and exciting, although it could be. But it could be, maybe you're passionate about reading. Maybe you are passionate about feeding people and hosting people in your home. Maybe it's gardening or watching hockey or playing pickleball, or like I am, being passionate about watching other people succeed. So think about this a little bit, and maybe even take out a paper and write some things down, and then choose one that you are genuinely that you tend to gravitate toward, and pick that one so that you can use it in an interview setting. So that is step 1. So it takes a few minutes to think about this. Step 2 is to explain why you are passionate about it. What is it about this passion of yours that lights you up or gives you energy or joy or makes your heart sing? Why is this particular thing so satisfying to you? And it doesn't have to be a long answer. In fact, it's better if it's short and to the point. But I highly encourage you to practice this question, practice this answer, because it is a very, very common interview question. And it may or may not be framed in those exact words. It comes up often, but it might be, so tell me what you like to do. It might be, what lights you up? What do you most enjoy spending your time doing outside of work? There are many ways that this particular question about your passion can be asked, and it would be really, really beneficial for you to be ready for it. So that's step 2, explaining why you are passionate about this thing, whatever it is. Okay, so step 3 is to give some examples of when or how you've pursued this passion. And again, don't belabor this, keep it short, but maybe talk about how you love nothing more than to spend an hour in the garden on your day off, or that going for a run first thing in the morning sets up your day for success, or that volunteering on your annual mission trip is something you do every year, or whatever. So give concrete examples of when you pursue this passion of yours and in what context. So that's step 3. And step number 4, and this is the most important part of the question, and here is the secret. This part of the question is the entire reason that the interviewer asked you the question in the first place. So please don't miss this step. And step 4 is relate your passion back to the job that you're interviewing for. So relate your passion to how it will serve the work that you will be doing, or how it will make you a better, healthier, more productive employee. So for example, running clears my head, puts life into perspective, and I seem to get my best creative ideas and answers to problems while I do it, and I bring those ideas and solutions into my work. It gives me time to think and de-stress, and I'm a healthier employee for it. Okay, that would be one answer. Or if your passion is playing a sport, this sport helps me to de-stress, it's exercise, I get to work with others collaboratively in a team setting, we work towards a common goal, and all of these things translate into how I work with others in my workplace. See what I'm doing there? So step 4 is where it's at, and this is the part that you want to spend the most time on when you're answering the question, although again, you don't want to take very long with this whole question, because there are lots of other questions they're going to be answering, they're going to be asking you. But step 1, 2 and 3 of how to answer this, keep those short, but step 4 is where you want to put your focus. And I think that if you plan this one out in advance and really think about it and prepare it, and prepare this part in answer to the relations, or in relation to the skills and attributes that are listed in the job description, things that the organization is looking for in an honest way, in a real way. Don't fake this. But if they're looking for somebody who's collaborative, if they're looking for somebody who's energetic, then you can talk about the energy this thing gives you. If they're looking for somebody who's well versed in many things, then you can talk about that. Use this passion and relate it back to the job you're interviewing for. And that is the most important part. That is step 4. So if you do this, my friends, you will be way ahead of other applicants. And because a lot of people don't think about that, and they'll think, oh, well, I really like to do X, and then they stop there. But you need to actually give concrete examples, tell them why you love to do X, whatever X is, and how it will serve you as part of their organization, and what it, in the end, what ultimately it can do for them. So I hope that was useful for you. Please like and subscribe this video if you want to be notified when more of them come out. And come on over to CareersbyJenn.com to see what else I'm up to. All right, until next time, stay safe.